Welcome back to the stream, man. Welcome back to my channel. I'm not gonna talk too long. You can see, like, comment, subscribe. I don't need y'all money. I just need y'all views and y'all comments, man. That's it, man. Let's get into this video. Some child, kid, teenager is on some PDF type stuff, and the mama and I just gonna find out. Let's get to this video now.
Turn up the car. Kids playing. Turn up the car. Hey, little guy. You just turn off the car.
Oops.
So here's what's going on, Mary. Is I have a search warrant for the residence, so we're all going to go inside and I'll explain everything in there. Okay. Nobody's under arrest at this time. I just have a search warrant. So obviously, is Mark inside, and or did Mark already leave?
Mark.
Your other son.
Oh, my son?
Yes.
Oh, he's in the Philippines.
Okay, I got you. And then obviously Tommy's inside.
Tommy's in work.
Okay, I got you. All right, we'll go ahead and we'll explain everything on the inside. No, you can just take, and we're gonna sit down. We're gonna sit down at the table, and I'll explain everything. If you want to go inside with her. I just want to make sure.
You're good.
Go ahead.
Yep.
All right. There's nobody else inside the house?
No.
All right, we're going to go make sure. Bedroom's upstairs?
Oh, yeah.
All right, tell you what, if you want to just have a seat over here for me, and I'll be right back with you, Mary. Police! If there's anybody in here, make yourself known. Police! Clear.
Make yourself known.
I got all the primary up on this side. All right. Like I said, we have a search warrant for the house.
Oh.
And it's for any and all electronic items. So cell phones, computers, PlayStations, all that kind of stuff, and a USB. Do you have any idea why we're here?
No.
I think you do.
What?
So, I've been working on an investigation.
It all started with a single social media tip. A user reported suspicious content to the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, known as ICAC. Investigators traced the digital trail, and it quickly led them to a local IP address in Harvard. Detectives obtained search warrants and connected the activity to a residence in the middle of the town.
Here's a copy of the search warrant. I've been working on an investigation for about the past 3 months, and it involves your phone number. It involves files sent over Facebook. So do you think you have any idea why I'm here, Jesslyn? Okay, so long of the short. Facebook reported child being sent from a phone number, an IP address, and everything that registers back to this address. What's your phone number? Do you want to tell me why?
She looking so shocked. She like, what? It wasn't me.
Why your phone number is being used? Why the IP address here is being used? That's the biggest thing. So long of the short is, what I'll have you do is I'll have you take him into custody. I have a 15-count complaint. They're all Class X felonies for dissemination of child. So once I get done here, what I will be doing is I'll be coming down and talking to you.
Sure.
Okay? So that's why I'm here. I'll end up doing is we're going to end up searching your house. I have the Attorney General's office coming here. They're going to have a van, and they're going to do on-site vetting of all electronics, including your phone, everybody's phone that's here. I will be going through, once I get my other bodies in here, we'll be going through the house. What I'll have you do is just stay here and just sit down. If you need something to drink or something like that, or use the bathroom, just let somebody know, and we'll facilitate that, okay? But for right now, I can't let anybody else go, including...
What happened to the electronics?
Yeah.
That's the reason why I have the Attorney General's office coming here. They have an on-site tech van that will vet everything, including his cell phone and any other things that we find in the house. If long as there's no child on it, it will be returned to you right here and there.
Okay.
If there is child on something, it is being seized for evidence.
Okay.
Okay? All right,
Can I
if
call
you-
my husband or what?
Well, right now, I can't let you use your cell phone. Do you have your cell phone on you right now?
Here.
Okay. Once I get done, it'll be about 6:30, and then once we go, what I will do is I will have them go ahead and go through your phone first. That way you can make your phone calls. But until then, I can't. The Attorney General's office will be here about 6:30. Okay.
6:30.
Yes. Yeah. If you want to go ahead, make sure you Mirandize them once you get down there, and then I will be down sooner than later. Thank you.
After arresting Hitarosa, officers executed a warrant for all electronic devices in the home. They moved room to room, seizing smartphones, laptops, and hard drives, carefully documenting and photographing each device individually as evidence.
I know. Things got kicked up. I figured we'd take care of this ourselves. No, but we took the phone off of him. It was for all electronics in the house.
In the house, yeah, well.
And so that's why I wanted them back in the house.
His phone's on the charger in Dixon's car.
Okay,
So-
perfect.
So do you have a arrest warrant for him as well?
Yes, I do. I just took it. Just because I'm just like, let's get him out of the house. We have a cell phone. So, yeah. So you guys ready to just tear up a house?
Sure.
All right. Looks like there's a bunch of electronics in a couple of the bedrooms. Laptops upstairs in one of the bedroom, another one in another room, bunch of other stuff.
Tear up a house is crazy.
Right now, I have not checked. We'll just go do 4 rooms. There's 4 rooms up top. Say if you want to take that one. Do you want to take that one? Do you want to take that one? Yeah, that's electronics and a USB. What was that?
Like last, it's plugged in.
Yup.
I'm assuming you photographed everything in this room?
Yep, I photographed everything.
All right.
This is
The only thing I have not done, what was it?
this is their room,
Yeah, this is their room.
and you don't want me moving stuff, or you
If you go through it like any normal search warrant,
okay.
check it. I mean, we're not going to destroy their house.
No,
'Cause they've
same
been
with the
decent.
electronics like that. Like,
Yeah, we'll just
I'll do that 'cause it's plugged in.
Yeah.
Like, if I find a phone, I'm gonna.
Okay. Yeah, if you find a phone someplace, let me know and I'll photograph it. Yeah, and all this stuff was laid out, so.
It was laid out like this.
Yep.
Really
Yep.
weird.
Yeah, everything's been photographed. The only thing I have not photographed is like the interior of drawers.
Okay.
I've never had an issue where, as you guys open them up, if you see something, I'll come photograph it. Yeah.
This is super weird.
Yeah, and this is I'm guessing this is his room because the other son, Mark, the older son, is still in the Philippines.
Okay.
But Mark is not my main suspect. It's Jesslyn.
Gotcha.
I don't think I've seen an old school like handy cam like this for a long time.
I even made sure to put that in the search of, like, video cameras because
Just in case, yeah.
just because on one of his Facebook pictures there was a camera, or it was that camera.
Yeah, it looks like there's a tape in here.
Yeah, we'll find out.
They're gonna be right down there, tucked in. One of them's there, one of them's in the fucking camera bag next to it.
Oh, back over there.
Yeah. There's no power to them, but they got SDs, so I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just grab them.
Just clear it and then call it.
Yeah, and when you do, we'll just put everything in this room on the bed.
Yeah.
And then when I come to collect it, I'll just collect it all as one large lump sum.
Phone.
Now they could be real asses and destroy the place, just straight tear it down. But they showing respect because they was respectful. I respect that. You can't do nothing but respect that from a cop. I was gonna say, I'm not too surprised that, a person with a PlayStation did it. You know what I'm saying? Because PlayStation people are some weird people, and they are just weird people. I don't like PlayStation, so that's where that's coming from. But yeah, back to the video.
I'm walking out.
I gave him the passcode. I'll just bring all this out there. Just bring it down to him, room to room. You understand why we're here?
Yeah, with this,
Okay, I know I was in a
I
hurry.
don't really understand, but...
Okay, so...
Investigation began October 2024 when her son first came onto investigators' radar after being linked to the sharing of child exploitation material on Facebook.
So there is an organization, it's called NECMEC, it's the National Child for Exploiting Children, and they are like the national organization that facilitates information coming in, tips about children, anything that's dealing with like child, that kind of stuff, and they receive tips from entities such as Facebook, Instagram, all like pretty much any online place that monitors the distribution of child. We received a tip, and from that tip, everything registered back here. Everything registered back to your son's phone. So yes, and everything came back to your son. So that's the reason why. Is after I did my investigation.
The other one?
Just one.
Just one.
Correct. So that's the reason why.
He got that?
Yes, he's officially.
That.
Yes, he's been officially charged. So that's the reason why we're here today.
The reason why I'm asking also because after when they get into their room, so I don't have any idea too.
Yeah, no, I know, and that's what so the other two older bald gentlemen. I know I fall into that category too, and so does he. The other two gentlemen that showed up after everybody that with the. They have a van out there, and that's the reason why I wanted you to get your phone done first, was so you could call your husband. What they're doing is they're checking to make sure that there's no child porn, anything like that on there. The original report came in on October 3rd of last year. So but by the time it got transferred over to me, obviously time had elapsed, and everything there was still continued, and he's not the only one, but there's continued activity up until probably, I don't know when. I honestly don't remember where it was, but it continued on from October 3rd. But that was the first instance where he possibly came on the radar. So, like I said, I appreciate, considering the circumstances, having us all come at you like that. I do appreciate your cooperation. All right, let me talk to these gentlemen, and we'll let you know. All right.
After securing the evidence from the home, the forensic team began examining all seized devices, while one officer transported the suspect to the police station for further investigation.
Out. I'm going through that door. Have a seat. Kick your boots off. Alright, you have the right to remain silent. That means you don't have to say anything. Anything you say can be used against you in court. You have the right to get help from a lawyer. If you cannot pay for a lawyer, the court will get you one for free. You can ask for a lawyer at any time. You have the right to stop this interview at any time. Do you understand this?
So, like I said, I'll get Mary back there so she can talk to Jesselyn. Yeah, pretty much what I told you guys, like what I told Mary in person, what I told you over the phone, that's about all I can say. But that's the crux of everything and where I'm at right now. So, like I said, we tried not to destroy your house. I know it's a violation of sanctity, I understand that, and it's not a good place to be in, but yeah, it's just where we're at.
So she was told basically he's not going to jail. What's the truth?
Right now, yeah, he has to, like I told her and I told you over the phone, is he will have to go to county jail. He has to go talk to a judge in the morning. Rights courts, usually it's between 8 o'clock and 9 o'clock. So obviously by the time we get everything done here and we get him over to county, he'll have to wait till tomorrow morning to have rights court. With the pretrial release, part of the Safety Act, yes, the judge will make the decision at that time on whether or not to release him or to keep him in jail. And for the proceedings. I have no clue what criteria they use to hold somebody or they don't hold somebody. It's a crapshoot.
During a forensic review, investigators discovered more than 217 disturbing files involving very young victims. The graphic nature of the material and the ages involved made the case especially serious. When the evidence was presented in court, Judge Cynthia described it as a mountain of harm. Because of the severity of the findings, the suspect, Hitarosa, was ordered to remain in custody at McHenry County Jail, considered a danger to the community. Prosecutors charged him with 15 Class X felony counts, among the most serious charges under Illinois law. If convicted on all counts, he could have faced significant penalties. The case was later resolved through a plea agreement. Hitarosa pleaded guilty to a single charge and was sentenced to 7 years in prison, along with more than $4,000 in fines. While the case has now concluded, it highlights a troubling reality. Serious can sometimes be hidden in something as ordinary as a household internet connection.